It is 5:30 in the morning on this beautiful Memorial Day. Look what I wake up to. Well, I didn't sleep all that well last night, honestly. My brain just goes a mile a minute sometimes when I got a lot to do and I'm busy. And it's okay because, my body will tell me when it is time to sleep. So, planting potatoes in my garden. Talking a little bit while I do it, my thing. I'm gonna try to explain exactly what my intentions are for, going forward with my website and everything in general. So let me flip this camera around, set it up a little bit better for me, like this, somewhere. Not finding a good place to set it. That's okay, I'll figure it out. Now, I build a website, MrWorldChanger.com, where I sell my handmade wooden creations, like walking sticks and furniture and keepsake boxes and other people's sometimes donated work. A good friend, Shannon, donated 4 paintings to me, which is absolutely amazing. I get to frame them and sell them on my site. And I've also bought some artwork from local people, such as handmade metal feathers and leaves that are absolutely gorgeous. And what else? Let me think here. What else did I get? Some people have donated some bowls. Well, not donated the bowls. They let me put them on my website, and I can steer you towards their website if you want to purchase any of those bowls. And there's also some nice handmade stone crosses and trees and whatnot. And the inventory is only going to grow, and it's all from local artists from my area so far. I plan to expand that, and I plan on selling all that stuff in order to, help people in the long run, really. And I want to be self-sufficient too, and I kind of need money to get that started as well. By helping people, at first I do little things around my local area, like give people flowers to make them smile, and donate to worthy causes, and help poor folks, and help people that just have problems if I can. Copy. Eventually, what I plan to do is help on some real issues. There are some injustices in our country that are just crazy. There's corrupt politicians. There are, there's homeless people. There's poor folks. There is so much. The way that Native Americans were treated and still are. So many people judge people, and there's so much hate. I want to spread a great positive message, and I want to help as many people as I can. I am certainly going to need help doing that. So my website also directs to all my social media platforms where I do videos like this, showing me practicing as I preach and trying to be more self-sufficient and helping people in the way that I can right now, which will only get bigger and bigger the more everything grows and the more I get noticed, I'm hoping. I have opinions, like I've said before. We do not have to agree on everything. That is for sure. But we can agree on a lot of things, like the world needs a little help. These are the 2 kinds of potatoes that I've decided to plant in my garden this year. So what I'm going to do is start planting those potatoes. All right. I have a lot of good people around here already that are doing their own thing to help the world, but also want to get involved with me. So there will be much teamwork in all this. Let me see, Baltic rose potatoes. Yeah, I prepared the potatoes 2 days ago. I cut them, made sure there was an eye on every chunk. An eye is that little guy right there. And then I let them sit in paper bags on top of my fridge, which is a warm, dark place for the 2 days. And now I'm gonna plant them in these hills that I prepared yesterday. Going down an inch or 2 and staggering the sides of the hill that I put them on to maximize my potato yield, I'm hoping. Usually I plant them right in the top of the hill. This year I'm switching them up a little bit. So, this year it's, or this election cycle, I should say, it's appearing it's going to be Trump and Biden. I have some research to do on Biden. I do believe Trump has done a lot of what he said he wanted to do. And, you know, I don't agree with all of that, but I do agree with a lot of the stuff he's done. I really like how I like Make America Great Again, honestly, the message. I don't know exactly as he intends it, but bringing jobs back here, empowering our people, we need to get America straight again and nice again, if it ever was, and be a world leader again. We are definitely falling off our game on that. Now, I'm not saying we let every single person into this country right away. I think it's the opposite. I think we need to get ourselves straight, then we can let people into a good home. I think I said that before, but it's okay. Now, I guess that is enough for this one. You guys are kind of seeing, hopefully, how I'm staggering the sides of the hill with the potatoes. I'm only going in a bit. A couple inches max, usually. Some people bury them a little more, but, you know, to each their own. And I am putting them a little close together. And that is okay as well. Even if a couple of these do not make it, most of them will. Now, Memorial Day today. That's awesome. I mean, an awesome holiday. Memorial. Remembering a lot. Remembering fallen soldiers. Remembering all the troops that fight for us to do exactly what I'm doing right now and what you're doing right now. Surviving in a free country. I appreciate every single person that has signed up and served our country. One of my biggest regrets in my life was missing that opportunity. I went to a MEP station for the Navy, made it through everything. Was signed up with a buddy of mine, we were gonna do it together. And then I partied a couple days before. I was supposed to get shipped out, of course, like a dummy. And I failed a drug test when I had the plane ticket in my hand to go. Like I said, one of the biggest regrets of my life, but I don't live in the past. I learned from the past. Now, I am much stronger, and I probably would not have had the beautiful children that I have now had I gone there. So, even though it was terrible at the time, perhaps it has worked out. Still always will regret not serving my country. Seeing the world, traveling, you know, the camaraderie, everything about that. I know lots of wonderful people personally, even within my own family even, that have served this beautiful country. There's lots of things to remember too, because there's bad things. Like I mentioned, the Native Americans. Our country hasn't treated them too well in the past, that's for dang sure. And I mean, I don't think there's been much done to rectify the situation. Little tiny plots of land that we didn't want, that's not rectifying the situation, for sure. Oh, let me see here. There's so much racism and judgment of people in this country still. It's absolutely insane, in my opinion. Who are we to judge anybody? Who am I? Who are you to judge anybody for what they do? And who knows what life circumstances led that person to be at the point they're at. So, you know, stop judging. All right. That's my opinions for now. One more shot of this beautiful Memorial Day sunrise. Happy Memorial Day. Pay it forward. Love people. Goodbye.